Okay. Are we live? Yes, we are. Great. Hello, everyone. I hope you're fine today. It is really hot here in Croatia. We had like few rainy days, so now it's really warm. Okay, today we'll have some new interesting stuff, and I hope you'll learn some new things and you can implement into your daily business. Okay, first of all, we will look into this Blockade Labs 360 Panorama Creator. I'm sure that you heard of it or even tried, and their latest feature where you can literally draw in space, in perspective, to create something new. It's really good, and this kind of stuff will soon be connected with 3D generation, so you won't need other software like Blender or any other stuff. You will probably export directly from Blockade Labs into 3D. So this new tool is just upgrade on standard 360 Panorama Creator. You have this 360 grid and some other things. You can see this template panorama in the background, and we will use this empty, let's say, grid. I already draw some stuff a few days ago, but we'll do it from the beginning, so you see how does it look and function. I will try to create inside of spaceship. Okay, so let's begin. We will create first like this giant big screen in front of us. Okay, I will add some stuff. It's a little bit complicated because if you need to move here, you need to choose this move tool, so you can move a little bit down. Okay, and it depends on what you want to achieve. You will need to move this space bigger. Okay, let me draw it. It is 360. Okay, so if you start here, then you finish right here. Okay, let's draw this lines a little bit. If you miss something, you can go back. I think that even, let me try. Yes, Control Z works also, so this is really great. Okay, let's build something below here like this. So like this panel with some buttons and so on. Okay. Okay. I can see your chat right now, but I will be focused on this large screen. Okay, let's make some things. Okay, we can make a new panel right here. Okay, so Skybox Lab will create some awesome thing based on these drawings. Okay, you don't need to be so precise, but if you make more details, it will be more detailed, of course. I'm writing these Klingon letters, just joking. Okay, let's see. And on this side We can make some more. Okay, let's connect those lines like this. Here with this. Okay. And above. So make it like this. Okay, it doesn't matter, but let's see what we'll get based on this. Okay. And behind, maybe some doors. And more panels. Okay. Let's make it bigger. That was the smallest brush until now. Okay. Okay. And some lines here. Let's make this big, like grid thing. Okay. 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 I got my prompt from the last time, so we will try that. Let's see. It's inside of alien spaceship with monitors, buttons and switches. It was like Xenomorph Geiger edition, but I didn't get good result with this last part, so I will delete this and see in digital painting mode. Maybe let's try Cyberpunk. Okay, and click generate. So right now it's generating this drawing we made. Okay. It needs some time to create this. Till we're waiting, we can see this other tool we'll be using later. Of course, it's on Hugging Face, my favorite website with hundreds of different projects regarding AI and 3D music, audio, images, you name it. It's really, really powerful and great. So this Zoho Depth has like these 3 different tabs. We will use this 360 panorama to 3D, and because of that we need this panel to be finished. We can import it and create 3D mesh from that. But also you can make mesh from any image you want, and we will use my favorite Leonardo AI text to image creator. This is from my latest Zeno collection. We'll use prompt for this and create completely new character image, and then we'll make image, and we will create some, let's say, like trendy stuff on Facebook, this 3D photo. Okay, let's see. This isn't finished. I think we need to stay here in this tab so it will be faster. It needs some time. Probably it depends on drawing you made before. If it is simpler, then it will be quicker. It was going backwards and forward. Interesting. Just don't break. Okay. Let's see our ship. Okay. So our ship is done. Let me see. Interesting. It recognizes our drawing, so I drew it pretty good, I think. Yeah, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. And now we can export this pana image. Just press download, and this image is right here. I will open it bigger. Okay, so it's really big panorama, 6144 times 3072 pixels, pretty big. And it's in JPEG format. We can make it smaller, or we can optimize it right away so you have smaller image if you want to import it into other software for AR or something, because if you remember, in AR you need to have as small as possible. Okay, okay, we can go further. We can import this panorama we just created into Zoe depth, but not image to 3D, but 360 panorama to 3D. Okay, it is really simple tool. You just drag or import your image and press submit. So after that, the engine is making your mesh. It is really fast, as you can see. I'll try to zoom inside, because we just created this 360 3D model. Okay, I think it's looking good. I will download it right away. Only problem, if you can say it's problem, it is really big. This Panorama 360 is like 20 megabytes, so it need extra optimization if you want to use it in AR or somewhere else. So this is in Windows 360 image viewer, 3D viewer, sorry. So it looks like this, but I will open it inside of Blender so you have the better view. But it is okay. I can see it's already good. Okay, let's open Blender. Okay, delete this default cube, import GLB. So I called it Pano 2. Let's import it. Okay, so here it is, this strange looking thing. It's our 360 mesh of panorama. Okay, we need to rotate it approximately 90 degrees. Let me see. Okay, like this. Okay, it doesn't have a mesh by default, a texture, sorry, by default, but we will fix that right now. Okay, so we need to maybe we can optimize it a little bit right now, because it's really large. It's really large. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here and optimize it. I have this extension for Blender called Metaspark Toolkit. Is default extension for Metaspark, where you create AR solutions for Instagram and Spark, and you can optimize inside of it. But I'd like to try to optimize it inside of default Blender's Decimate tool. Okay, so I just use this modifier Decimate, and let's go to, let's say, 50% smaller, 0.5. Okay, and wait a little bit. So we are crushing this 1045. Okay, it is really big. I hear my computer moaning. Okay, let's apply this. Okay, when it becomes smaller, it will be easier to manage. Okay, let's add another Decimate, 0.5 more. Okay, so it will go to 60. Okay, apply it, and then let's go one more time to 0.5. Okay, let's apply it. Okay, now we can add material because it's no material, but we exported with material, and I don't know why doesn't import by default, but we will use this environment texture inside of. So I created new material, and we'll click here on base color and use this environment texture. Okay, let me click this render button, and now we'll open that last one. Just a second, I can't remember which. I think it was this one. Yeah, open image. Okay, and I will apply shade smooth on this mesh because it was Minecraft like pixelated. Okay, so we are inside of our spaceship, and it looks really good right now already. Yeah, we could optimize this mesh even more, especially if we want to import it into some AR application, but it really looks really good right now. So you can see it is 3D. It's not just sphere with this 360 texture. I will make a sphere right now, so you will see the difference. We lose some details, of course, because of this optimization, and we could make optimization with that tool I showed you last time, but I lost my points there and need to wait to receive some more. So for next time we will have it again. You can optimize your mesh there. I will export this. No, I will optimize it more. Let's optimize it a little bit more. Let's go here, add some decimate more. Okay, let's go. We are on 130k right now. 0.3. Okay, apply. Let's see. Yeah, we are losing this depth and 3D, but it is still there, as you can see. Okay, it's still present. Okay, so we are on 40,000 triangles. We were on 1050, I think. So it's pretty optimized right now. Let's try to export it to GLTF. Let's see how big it will be right now. Let's call this P1, and let's choose this embeddable GLTF. Toop. It was really fast, so it means it's small. It is 1.1 megabyte, perfect. For AR, it is perfect, but we had a problem with texture. Yeah. Okay, we can fix it later. Okay. Yeah, it's looking really good. Okay, now I will close this, and I will create this again with sphere, with regular sphere, because this panorama is optimized for that also. Okay, so we will create a UV sphere. Okay, we can make it smooth right away. Okay, and we will add material to this sphere, new material, so we can have, just a second, this let's try with image texture to see if it will wrap correctly. Let me see. It was this one. Need to click this. Okay, yeah, it is good. So we're in. It's really smoother because we have just a sphere with smooth surface, but as you can see, it is really similar to the thing that we made before. It looks even sharper, but it's not 3D. It is just flat surface on all sides. Okay, so let's export this into GLTF. Okay, and let's call this P2. Okay, let me check this. Embeddable. Okay, yes. Let's see how big it is. It's 3.3 megabytes. Yeah, because we didn't optimize this texture before, but if we import this into Spark or somewhere else, we can optimize texture and replace this original one. So let's do this. Let's do this right now. Okay, I will open Spark AR Studio. By the way, yesterday was update in Spark AR Studio, so some new templates just popped. This parallax, torchlight, fog, world texture, water, and camera blur. They are really nice. It were done by Enuriro, and you can use it and build some new fantastic AR lenses based on that. Okay, let's create new one. Okay, just a second, let me take this. It has more stable world template. Okay, let's call this Panorama 360-01, for example. Okay, so we can import. Let's see how big will be our panorama by default. Okay, it is inside. Okay, we can immediately drag it here and delete default one. Let's see, material, texture. Okay, it's not so big inside. It's 360 right now. That is okay. And we can go inside, but we will move this to cover our camera, so we are inside of this sphere. When you open your lens, it will be immediately inside. So when you turn your camera, you will see everything around. We can even make it a little bit bigger. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay. So we have a larger space in this alien spaceship. Okay. It's looking good. Okay. And now we can just export this, for example, for Instagram. I will paste this test URL inside of YouTube chat, so you can test it on Instagram, of course. Just a second. It's really small and light. You can create projects like this. I will take this test URL, okay, and I will paste it inside chat on YouTube, so you can test it right away. Here it is. Enjoy your spaceship. Okay. So the only problem with the texture inside of Spark AR is that the longer side can be 1024 pixels. So if you want to have a bigger resolution and more quality, then you can create a sphere with from 8 parts. One guy, Kitapul Bumpranchak, I don't know if I pronounced it good, sorry if I didn't, he create this patch, so you can create easily a sphere with 8 parts, and on each part you can create, you can attach big texture, so your texture can be really big, HD, and so you automatically have this better quality, of course. Okay. If you did try this Instagram we paste in chat, please write, so I know it is good. I can try it right now. Okay. Okay, this is really easy. You can make, I don't know, few spheres around here, make some UI inside of this lens, so you can go inside of these spheres. They can be thematically created if you want. Maybe some few different worlds. Okay, I will close this. Let me just save it. Oh, I didn't. Oh, never mind. Okay, so let me open this Zoe depth, and now we'll create some image to 3D, and for that we'll use my account from Leonardo AI. You saw this before. Let me show you this collection. This collection was made with like 50 different alien creatures. You can see it on YouTube. I will paste this URL also if you want to see it complete. We want to watch complete version. This super interesting effect was done with Lea Pix. We'll use this also. So it is basically, I use this Lea Pix to create 6 seconds of each creature, and then I made complete movie inside of CapCut. CapCut is currently my favorite video editor. Okay, so those are creatures. Creatures were made inside of Leonardo AI, and I will take prompt. Here is the prompt I used. Okay, you can remix this or something else. Just a second. Let's try this and try to make, I want portrait. So I like this Leonardo because you can choose how many images you want to create. Of course, prompt strength. You have standard, let's say, image dimensions, but you can create your own dimension in pixel. You have standard aspect ratios. We need this 9:16 for portrait. Okay, you can even upload your image and create some new stuff based on that image, but right now we will use just this prompt I used before. We will create 2 images. Those are credits which resets on a daily basis. Okay, let's see the result of this Xeno. And yes, you have this just a negative prompt. I forget to turn it on because I wrote low resolutions. Those are negative prompts. Low resolution, 2 heads, partial head. So I want only 1 head, not partial heads. But this result is not so bad. But let's make another turn, and we will choose 1 image for further experiment. It is better. Okay. Both are good. I don't know. Let's choose this one because it has bigger head. Okay. I will just download this image. Okay. Okay. So we have this image. and we will use it right now into this Zoe depth. If you remember image to 3D, let's just drag it here and create mesh. Okay, so it looks from the creature's right side. You can see it right here, but I will download it. It is also big file, 22 megabytes. Let's make it, let's call it creature. Okay, I will open it in Windows 3D viewer so you better see what we made. Okay, so it's kind of looking good. It's not so bad. Let me open image aside so you can see the difference, but it's pretty good. Okay, it's this side, and this is 3D. Okay, so in the near future, tools like this will help us to create 3D models based on one, two, or I don't know, one picture probably. Right now, you can do it with photogrammetry tools, of course, where you need to upload several images. You need to go around your item, and based on that, photogrammetry software like Polycam, which is my favorite, can create really good copy of that image, and you have this digital version. It's really good. Also, you have this new technology called NERF, Neural Radiance Field, and Luma AI is the pioneer. We saw it last time in this field. They have also really good results in creating 3D images, 3D models from images. Okay. So, as you know, you can create also depth based on this image. So we'll take this image again, our creature, and we will create depth map. Okay, it is here. So when you have this creature image and depth image, you can create 3D photo, which is really interesting on Facebook. I saw it's like trend in those AI generative art groups. Okay, so we'll call this image creature, and depth map need to be called also creature underscore depth, so Facebook know that it is depth from that image. Okay, I will open my Facebook profile. Okay, so you go on your Facebook, and you just need to press add photo and drag both images at the same time, and if everything is okay, Facebook will recognize it. Okay, he did, and now it is creating our 3D photo. So there are several ways to create this 3D photo. This is one of the ways. Okay, it is better feeling when you watch it on Facebook, of course, on mobile. Sorry, and I will upload this as public, but for some time I will delete it later, so you can check it out. If you want to go to my Facebook profile, I will give you URL. Okay, just a second. Here is URL, so you can test it. And basically, this 3D depth is working like this: lighter white areas are more in front, and darker are behind. So basically, you can take this photo, put it in Photoshop, for example, in the background, and you can paint with brushes, white, gray, dark gray, black, all areas, and depend on the color. If you paint this black and this white, it will switch the perspective. Okay, so it is here. You can see it when I move mouse, it is moving, and we will use this better tool to create this 3D effect. It is called leapix. URL is convert.leapix.com. So you can just drag an image here, and we will drag or upload our image, and you can see it is already done. I didn't have to click anything. It is better looking than this regular one, but this one is also not bad. Okay, it is pretty sharper, and right now you have these all options you can use. It stood on my on options I set before, so I set on 6 seconds. Let's see, if you go 1 second, it is really fast. Too fast, well, I like it slower. Let's go on, I don't know, 3 seconds. So the cycles, this loop is the cycle is it is a little bit faster, and it is perfect loop. So when you generate video which goes on repeat, it is seamless. Okay, really good looking. Other options are the way that animation moves. Okay, so we have this perspective. This is default one. I will choose horizontal one, so the camera moves just right and left, or up and down, vertical, circle, and so on. You can play with those options. This is the amount of motion, less, more. You can choose focal point, edge dilatation, and some advanced stuff. I didn't try to play with this, but this first is also really important to have this correct length. It depends on what you want to achieve, of course. And when you're ready with this animation, you just press share, which will open new pop-up window, and here you can share it, of course, with URL, or you can download it as a GIF or GIF, as MP4, Facebook 3D, depth map, and so on. Let's try to download this Facebook 3D to see the difference between that first and we made. So those two images are from leapix, and this depth map is a little bit different than this we made before. Okay, let's see how it will look here. Okay, I will drag them both. Okay, I will also post it on my Facebook profile so you can check it out. Best on mobile phone, of course. Just a second, let it upload. So it looks the same right here. Let me post it. Yeah, there is not much difference. I mean, this, yeah, but yes, it is better. We don't have this part so long under here, and it is sharper. It's better in this area, as you can see. So leapix, it does better job. Okay, try it on mobile, you'll see there is better. Okay, and you can download, of course, MP4. So it's just short video. Let me download it, and you can just create, I don't know, here is video. So it's 5 seconds, and it repeats in perfect loop, so it doesn't ever end. Okay, so let's create fast movie with this. So you just open, I don't know, any video editor you want. I want upgrade it now. Let's create. You just drag your video inside of CapCut, drag it on stage, and you can, so it's 5 seconds. If you want, I don't know, 20, you copy paste it 4 times and just connect it snaps perfectly, so it's very easy to create this video, and that's it. You can play it, you can add music, some effects if you want inside of CapCut, and when you're satisfied, you just need to export in resolution you want, and so on, and you can upload it on social media. Okay, it's very easy. Okay, so that is interesting technique I saw recently, sorry, on Facebook. People are creating these images and add this 3D kind of effect, and it looks really good on Facebook, because this 3D Facebook default 3D images is really nice feature, and as I know, it is available really for really long time, but not so many people are using it. So maybe it's time to start using this cool feature. Okay, and one more thing I wanna show you today is Adobe Aero, and there I got this Adobe Aero beta, so you can place any 3D object anywhere in the world. Okay, so when we place this 3D model, then it will be visible and at exact place. So I'm not sure where you all from, but let's take Paris, for example. Okay, we just need to continue, and now we need to choose our location. Let's take Paris. Okay, and the map will zoom, of course, in Paris, so you can see it looks really nice. So basically we can place it. Just let me, Eiffel Tower, let's see, I'm not sure where it is. It's here. Okay, so here is Eiffel Tower. Just a second. It moves with space. Okay, it looks really good. So we can put anything we want right here on over or under Eiffel Tower. Okay, let's place it maybe here on this side. Okay, let me move right here. Okay, I don't know why this marker is under. Let's place it here. Okay, and you have already some we need to confirm this position. Okay, I will confirm it. Okay, so right now we can place anything we want around the Eiffel Tower, or above or on it. Just a second, so it loads. So we pick this side. Okay, so if you want to see this, you need to be in Paris. Unfortunately, or maybe if you're in Paris, you're a lucky one. And then you need to scan this area, scan Eiffel Tower, and you will probably see this experience we just created. Okay, so there are some predefined 3D models. Let's take this dino. I will load dino. Okay, so let's see where is our dino. It's really small. I will drag it here. We created two dinos. Let me delete one. Okay, we need only one. Okay, let's put it here on this grass. Okay, so here is our dino. It's really small, but I will make it bigger. I think it's the real size of the dino, because let me see. No, it's smaller. No, it's not. it's not sizes. No, it's not the right size. It is, I think it's like 15 meters from nose to tail. Let's make it 1500. So let's say this is the right size, but let's make it even bigger, like this. Yeah, this is a giant dino. Okay, so he will stay here on this grass, so everybody who is in Paris can go there and check it out. You can record video and send it to us all to see if it shows there. Okay, so you just need to finish this solution. Maybe we can put something inside here. Let me see, some golden sphere, for example. Okay, let's take this sphere. It's probably very small. No, let me make it bigger. Okay, like this, and even more like this, so it's visible from far away. Okay. Oh, okay, so let's put it right here. Let me check it out, just a little bit here. Okay, I try to put it in the middle. Okay, okay, so a little bit above, so you can see it from this position when you scan the Eiffel Tower for a dino. So you should see this golden sphere, of course. And now we will share this. You can change the thumbnail image. Let's see. Let's take my image, for example. Okay, it's called Paris, and we just need to create URL. This URL, together with QR code, will lead us to this AR experience. So this is the prototype of metaverse building, where you can place anything you want anywhere in the world, so anybody can see. You need to have Adobe Aero mobile application to see this experience, of course. So this is the QR code, and I will copy the URL, which you can open inside with Adobe Aero. Sometimes it doesn't open Adobe Aero by default, so maybe you paste it inside of your Google Chrome or Safari, better if you're on iOS, and then you can choose to open it with Adobe Aero. Okay, so I'm pasting URL so you can try it. I will download this QR code and we will show it on Twitter, so you can scan it if you want, together with this URL. So this ends today's tutorial and new technology info, and I think we will continue this series for the third time next week. So I will show you something new and interesting, of course. Thank you all for watching and listening. And